What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little bit different of a video. I have not done one of these videos in so long. I used to do them a little bit more often, but I don't know why. All of these videos have been coming up in my Facebook feed lately. Yes, I am still one of those people that uses Facebook. I actually use Facebook a lot, and these cowboy videos. Their cowboy videos have been coming up on my feed lately. So I decided to start saving them, and we can just sit down and react to them together. I am going to be watching them on my iPad, and then I will screen record them later and put them on the screen for you. I do not have one of those fancy computers that can screen record and record me filming all of the same. I don't have fancy stuff like that. So this is how we're going to do it. I've done it before and it's worked out okay. But we're just going to be reacting to some cowboy videos that I've seen lately. Don't mind the big patch on my arm. This is it's a silver seal patch. You know me, if you watch the vlogs, you know I'm always out in the timber cutting up trees, putting up fence, picking up stuff out of the ground. And yeah, I'm always getting into some sort of weed. I don't know what I got. I got some sort of burn or rash, and it's really itchy and irritating on my arm. So this is a silver seal patch that they sent me to review. And so far it's working really well. If you guys have ever used a silver wound spray for your dogs or your horses, it's basically the same thing. It's got silver in it, and it's like a gel patch, and it comes off really easily. It doesn't hurt or anything. And I think you're supposed to put gauze and stuff over it, but it's not that bad of a rash, so I'm just letting it sit on top. But silver, for some reason, has insane healing properties, and so I've been trying these out, and they seem to be helping. Anyways, let's get started into this review. I've got a bunch of videos saved on Facebook. And now, when I review these, I am not coming from a place of hate. I'm not just looking at these videos wanting to find things wrong with them. I'm going to give my honest reaction to them, because I'll be honest, it seems like today in some parts of the horsemanship world, people are very tiptoey and think that you should never hit your horse, and you should never scold them, and you should just cuddle them and give them treats all the time. And that's not me. I absolutely will be physical with my horses if so inclined. Usually I don't have to, because at this point in my horse's training, they know that they better not cross me. So I don't normally have to, but I'm not afraid to be physical with them like another horse would be. And I don't think that we should shame all people that are willing to have a firm hand with their horses. Now, some of these are not that. They're just cowboys being stupid, but let's just watch some of them. Okay, so the first one here actually looks like somebody advertising their training. It has 1,000 comments, 1,300 comments, 12.2 thousand reacts. And there's a lot of angry ones. There's a bunch of angry reacts. I have the comments here. Some of the comments: I'm so disappointed to see this. When we know better, we do better. Please watch Warwick Chiller, Attuned Horsemanship, and 4BP Horses. Sorry, but that horse was not ready for a rider. Wow, she is amazing. I wouldn't take any horse of mine to her. I've seen numerous horses started with no bucking, rearing, or fear. This horse is terrified. Incompetent fool trying to cut corners at the horse's expense. Got my respect. I can't know the entirety of what issues this horse brought to the table, but you let him work it out. You did your job in keeping him out of trouble and staying with him. I'm betting 99% of those being critical wouldn't handle it this way simply because they couldn't. That's absolutely not the way to do it. Poor horse, never going to learn trust humans this way. There needs to be more groundwork to help the humans, or to help the horse have a positive association with humans. Okay, let's watch. Okay, so far, I'm actually not mad about this. So the only concern I have, I'm only 47 seconds in, but the only concern I have is the amount of bucking at the beginning. But I don't know this horse. I don't know what work it's had. She is advertising problem ponies welcome. So this could be a problem horse that has been taught this behavior and she's trying to fix it. But I have also worked with horses that just have had a really hard time accepting the saddle. All of their groundwork is great. Everything building up to the saddling process is great. But once you saddle them, I've had horses in the past that have had a really hard time accepting the saddle and have bucked a lot. Not to this extent. This kind of, like, that type of bucking to me says the horse is either not ready for a saddle, like a saddle was just thrown on them, or it has some sort of negative association with it, whether it be pain or whatever. But after she got on the horse, he is spinning around a lot, but, you know, he looks overall pretty relaxed. He's not bucking, he's not running off or bolting, trying to get away from the pressure, but he's overall fairly relaxed. And if that's the first time someone's ever sat on him, not a horrible reaction. She's kind of spinning him around and she's got him under control. It is just walking him. Let me turn this down. And now the horse honestly looks pretty relaxed. He's just trotting around the round pen, feeling her. You know, he bucked a little bit there, but like I said, if he's never had somebody on him before, that's, you know, he's getting used to the feeling of her on his back. That's not terrible. He seems to be loping confidently with her on him with one rein. She's only got one rein. Had a nice stop. He's flexing. I'm not mad at this. Honestly, she seems to be doing really well with him. And this horse, based on how well he's loping with her, how he flexed and stopped really well, I'm guessing this horse is already broke and is probably a problem horse that somebody sent to her to work through this. But I'm not mad at that. I mean, I think she did okay with him. She obviously, it started out rough, but she got him to a point that he was relaxed and comfortable. So she's obviously making progress. This next one is titled Hold On Tight. And this has 34.3 thousand reacts to it, 15,000 comments. The first comment is, watch my kids do it in 43 seconds. And the point of this is what? Not comfortable or pleasant experience for the horse who is blatantly not enjoying it. More than a circus act. Typical horse that's scared shitless of anything being above it. You always know which ones they are when you climb up over the gate panels. Then you get the ones with the hey you guys attitude that will stand right by you constantly. This is a fun event we have every year. Some teams are good at it and some need more practice. However, for those commenting here negatively, this is not something everyone has access to for practicing. Not everyone has one of these in their backyard. I know the rider in the video has a very nice horse who just hadn't seen this event before. He did a good job handling this horse and his friend, not wife. Did a great job hanging in there and waiting. This is not an easy, okay, whatever. This was staged. He was telling the horse to freak out. Notice the second the woman got on his back, the horse immediately relaxed. Okay, let's watch.
So here we go.
So there's a tire above them that looks like the person on the back has to grab the tire
right here, guys,
and hang there.
Hang on. Now he's got to ride his horse down there, go down the arena, go around the barrel, and go back and pick his wife up while she's hanging on. And you talk about a grip, y'all. I think this woman has an awesome grip, but now he's got to get the horse underneath.
Horse is
Get the horse over there.
not a fan, rearing up.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Come on now. Get that horse underneath there. Get your bride, brother. Get your bride. Come on. Get it under. Oh.
That girl is hanging there for a long time.
She's fixing to fall. She's fixing to fall. She's got to fall. What is he doing?
He's trying to get the horse to get under her.
There you go. There you go.
But the horse is not having it.
Oh my God. Come on now. You talk about a grip. Does this woman have a grip or what, y'all?
I definitely don't think that he's telling the horse to do this by any means. Like, to rear up or freak out. It doesn't appear.
Come on, girl. Oh, she's hanging on. She's hanging on. You know those bar challenges? She could do that. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, so close.
Let go. Oh, no. So close. But she's still hanging on. Man, you talk that woman's got a grip on her. Grab her with your hand. All right, there she goes again. She's got her foot over the saddle.
Okay, they finally got it. So, I don't think this is that big of a deal. What I think is going on here, I'm sorry, I have crud in my throat today. This horse, to me, it looks like this horse is obviously a barrel horse or a speed horse of some sort. And was fine going up to the tire, but once it went around the barrel and was time to run home, the horse doesn't understand why he has to stop. Like, to me, it looks like this horse knows it sprints home every time it goes down around the barrel. So why is this guy making me stop? And he's trying to get the horse to stop and stand there to let the girl get under him or over him. And I think the horse is just confused and it knows it's supposed to sprint home. So why is my rider making me stand here? I actually think this was probably a good exercise for the horse to kind of change it out of its routine, because the horse is obviously not happy about having to stand there and having to get under her. And it's telling the rider, I'm supposed to sprint home, so get your shit together. I don't think he was scared of the girl hanging on the tire. He wasn't looking at her wide-eyed or anything. I think the horse just knows its routine, and it was put out of its routine. And like the post said, like, not everybody can practice this at home. Like, obviously, if they were able to practice it at home, they'd probably have this down really well. But the horse didn't know what it was supposed to be doing and didn't understand why it was supposed to be standing there when it usually runs home. Okay, this next one is only 9 seconds. I don't know why I saved it. It has 33.8 thousand reacts, 1.5 thousand comments. Sweet ride. The crow hops were big. You are a great young horse rider, staying calm and well seated. I'm impressed you stayed on. Way to go with not letting her win. So it looks like it has mostly good comments on it. So let's watch. Okay, looks like mainly the horse just crow hopping. I don't know what this is about. Let's read the description. This is not her first ride. This was her first ride in the arena. She had previously been rode over a week in the round pen and was loping around nicely. I agree. I should have moved all the horses standing tied. The thought crossed my mind and I should have just moved them. The reason the video stopped is because my husband ran over to head her off away from them. She quit bucking and has turned into a nice riding filly. So I guess this seems like a pretty large reaction for just the first time being ridden in an arena. I don't know if this horse has had bad experiences in an arena, but if she rides fine in a round pen, it just seems weird that she would have this big of a reaction. And like, honestly, crow hopping to me is one of those things that I don't find like insecure or nervous horses to do. I'm not saying they won't, but in my experience, like a nervous or horse that's insecure is more flighty. They might be more willing to take off, like to bolt or to buck, but never usually to crow hop. For me, crow hopping has always been like something out of either stubbornness, they're trying to win a fight, or like a pain issue, but not usually something for an insecure horse. So I don't know the whole story to this horse, but it seems kind of weird to me that she would just have this reaction because she's in the arena for the first time. Next one is captioned, "Flashback to when we traumatized Marengo with the blow-up unicorn suit." Too cute. Is this bomb proofing? If not, why? Yes, desensitizing. We expose them to lots of weird stuff so it's not stressful when they travel and perform.
Oh my god, what is that doing there? I've never seen it before. Is it moving? Is it coming at me? Is it a rabbit? Is it a monster? I don't know. Rabbits are monsters. Is it a bird? I don't know. Birds are monsters. Is it a lie? Is the whole world a lie?
The one horse is fine and the other one is like, nope.
I could eat it. Is it edible? Maybe I should taste it. No, it's not supposed to be there. This is a lie.
So that's actually a really good idea. I need to figure out where to buy one of these because I would totally do this. I think it's great desensitizing, and if the horse just wants to look at it and stare at it for a while but not be close to it, that's totally fine and normal. But I do think it's good that they're doing this. This horse clearly is not comfortable with big, bright colored objects that move. So good training. A fun way to like mix up your desensitizing too. Like tarps and yoga balls only go so far. This video is captioned, "I wish the big paint horse didn't get so hurt and jelly when it is Nugget the gold horse's turn for attention. They are so silly." This has 8,000 reacts. Comments, "You are by the feed trough. What do you think the horse is going to do?" "My older horse gets very jealous when I work with my younger mare." "Would nip that one. My mare would do that. She would get scolded. She did stop that crap." "So many clueless people here. Horses get jealous just as much as humans. Has nothing to do with feed." So she's got this Palomino horse on the lead and the paint is in the pen. Throwing his head, ears back.
Anytime I'm with Nugget and we have to walk past.
She says whether there's food or not, her horse is like this.
Let's go. Come on, Nugget. Chansey's not happy about this. Chansey does not like sharing.
So I'm going to have to go with the negative comments here because to me, this looks more like the horse is guarding the feed tub. But the girl says that the horse is like this whether there's food or not. So to me, the horse is guarding his space. If this is his pen where he's always in and this horse is coming close, he's saying, hey, get the hell out of here. This is my space. And then the horse walks off. So I'm personally not one that thinks horses get jealous. Horses can be buddy sour. But in my experience, I've owned a lot of horses at this point in my life, and I've never had ones that get jealous of each other. Usually they're like, glad I'm not working. So yeah, to me, this just looks like a horse that is being protective of something. And it's obviously not the human because the horse is literally just walks off away from the human. So to me, it's either he's being protected of his food because this horse is coming close to his food, or his space and his pen, his territory, I guess you could say. But that's just from what I can see from this 30-second video. That definitely doesn't look like a normal behavior. And I'm not one that believes horses get jealous. Has almost 7,000 reacts. Most of the comments are in Spanish. This is the fastest slide I've ever seen. Good brakes. Okay, well, it looks like mostly good comments. That was quite the sliding stop. So I don't know a whole lot about sliding stops. I think that's a reining thing, and I'm not rehearsed in reining. But I think they normally put something around the horse's legs to protect their legs from this, from getting torn up. But overall, the horse, yeah, has a really far slide and looks like it's comfortable. It's not refusing or anything. It looks like it's stopping on its front end as well. So I guess I don't have anything bad to say about this. If you can teach your horse to do that, pretty cool. This next one is the same thing. And I think this one had more. This has 3,500 comments, 63,700 reacts. Some of the comments, some creatures think horses are machines. What I see here, it's a donkey on a horse. Wished I knew. Part of that is natural, part of it is trained behavior. My dad could train horses to do exactly this. I don't. Some people comment things and it's just like, what does that even mean? I have no idea what that means. Okay, let's just watch it. So this guy does have boots on his horse, which is cool. One thing that I did see in the comments when I saw this the first time was that someone said this looked like dirt over cement. And I can't quite tell with the skid marks if there's cement under there. But based on how little the horse's hooves are digging in, and then I don't know if I can screenshot it in time, there's a skid mark that kind of looks like it's not very deep. And it looks like there's a light color underneath of it. So I could understand, I could see how this might be cement and dirt on top of it. I can't tell if this horse has shoes on either, but it would also make sense. For sliding that far so easily and smoothly, I could suspect that there would be cement under here. But what I also don't understand, like I said, I'm not rehearsed in reining, so I'm just speaking out of confusion. This horse's front end does not stop moving at all. So you can see here, the front end of this horse just keeps going and going and going. And like the last video of the sliding stop, that horse's front end also stopped. For the most part, he had a few steps there to slow himself down, but this almost looks like they're training the horse to just slide its back end, but keep pulling itself forward all the way to this wall. So I'm not sure what the point in that is, or if they just haven't perfected it yet and taught the horse to lock up their front end, but I'm not quite understanding that. I hope there's not cement under this because I feel like that would be really awful on your horse's shoes or feet. But that's about all I have to say about that. All right, guys, I am officially at over a half an hour of filming. I'm not sure how long this video will be, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other video requests or if you liked this style of video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out the description box where you can find all my social medias, including my Buy Me a Coffee, where you can buy me a coffee or donate more to helping this channel and my podcast. So let me know what else you want to see down in the comments. If you are in Florida right now, I hope you are staying safe as I'm filming this. Florida is getting hit with Hurricane Ian, I think it is. So hope you guys are staying safe and the storm passes over quickly. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.